Good morning, Patrick here from Complete Health. I just wanted to go through the two most common places that I see get injured in people's spines, why, and some of the injuries or things that they might start to cause. So where are the two most common places in the spine to injure? So typically it will be in the base of the neck or it will be in the base of the low back. Now the question is why do these two places get injured most frequently in comparison to everything else? Well, the essence is true simply on the mechanics of the way these two places work. The lower neck and the lower back are the two places in your spine where you're going to get the most weight bearing on those areas. Let me just explain. So when we look at what people do in society nowadays, where they sit and slump, they carry loads of stuff, or they sit and use their mobile phones, for every inch the head goes forward, or for every 15 degrees the head tilts forward, it starts to create a strain on the lower part of the neck. Well, why? In the same sense that when you turn a spanner, it's at the nut that the torque starts to create, not where you're pulling it from the end. And so when we look at the base of the neck and the base of the low back, they're the two areas where that torque, pressure, and weight is starting to occur. So if you x-ray a spine, the two most common places that you will see degeneration in a spine is going to be around C5, C6, which is the lower part of the neck, and then L5, S1, which is in the lower part of the back. Now, when we look at those two places, some of the injuries or some of the things that people will start to feel tend to surprise people, because what we know is exiting from the side of the spine is the spinal nerves. And when we start to create changes in the lower part of the neck, we can start to injure these things. So when people injure the lower part of the neck, they may suffer with the most obvious neck pain, but they may also start to suffer with shoulder pain, elbow pain, wrist pain, pins and needles going down the arms, headaches, loss of range of motion. These would all be indicators that you are potentially injuring those joints in the lower part of your neck. And then we can go down to the lower back, and people might start to suffer with low back pain, most obvious one, sciatica, pins and needles going down the legs, leg, hip, knee or ankle pain, loss of stability or balance, sciatica. We may even start to find there are weaknesses. Now, if we start to get weaknesses, then we can start to actually look at injuries, not just pain, but injuries at the hips, knees, ankles, etc. So when we start looking at these two very pivotal moments or pivotal parts in the spine, these are the most two common areas that I will see physical injury on someone's spine, but it is so easily preventable. Why? Well, all we need to do is allow gravity to sit through the correct parts of the spine so that they can start to actually manage the weight bearing of joints. So what we know about a spine is it has got a natural S-shaped curve. Why? Well, the reason why we have that S-shaped curve is it allows us to distribute gravity directly through the C5 and L5 joint, which is what they're designed to do. But when we start to pivot away and change the posture or change the mechanics, start excessively loading our spine, sitting or carrying things all day, every day, we change the pressure on those joints. And as a result, we see injury manifest. And as a result, we see diseases around those areas to do with joints, nerves, or muscles in that area start to manifest. I hope this was helpful for someone. If you know anyone that could benefit from these videos, please share. We always really want to try and help as many people as we possibly can. Any questions, please comment in the comments below or just send us a private message. We'll be happy to help you. Patrick here from Complete Health, and I'll speak to you guys again tomorrow. Take care for now.